Hello everybody and welcome back to Voidling Bound, where today off camera I've actually been doing a little bit of work, doing a little bit of science stuff, and trying to get us some more mutagens and things. So, to start off, we actually have enough to upgrade our little fella here. So, now it's time to make the decision. Do we go for melee, or do we go for range? Now, as much as I'd like to go range, that does one minion. But this one does 5 that leap at enemies. And honestly seem quite a bit more effective because if they die, they also turn into the damage over time puddle and healing stuff for me. So it almost makes more sense to go for this one. Let's see the Frenzied Huey. Now, what are your final evolutions? We got Pincer over here. Cannibal Huey. Heal on minion death? Oh, okay. Or Vampiric. Heal whenever you deal damage but burn while exposed to the sun? What counts as being exposed to the sun? Okay then, I'm gonna go with the cannibalistic one. Just because that's just overall no downsides as compared to that one. Ironically, I never thought I'd be saying that there's no downsides to the cannibalism upgrade. But here we are. So, we've also been doing a lot of breeding of our Q effects. Didn't I? Okay, they teleported over there. But a lot of, egg gaining for me. Let's see what we've got. Hopefully we get another, what was it? Extraordinary or notably? We're getting a few Quebec ones with some really good essence damage. What the hell? Hey there. You seem really good. I'd like to mark that one down, but let's see what the rest of them are. Come on, something good. We get another couple Quebecs. One that's healthy. Okay. Still really like that other one. That other one was really good. Alright. So we need to move the Gillick that I hatched over here. What was this? No. Is it you? No, you don't have the good stats. You have the good stats. Look at them skills. Alright. I think you're gonna be my new Quebec. Let's just call you Quebec 2. I know, I'm the best at naming things. But Quebec 2 was 5, 6. This one has... Actually, no, this one's not the one. This one was the one that I was going to keep. Put that one there. So you are actually going to be Quebec 2. And the other one gets exiled. So let me, really quickly, where was Quebec? There's Quebec 2. Old one. Send them away. We'll get 250 for that. So all the extra Quebec Q effects I can send away for some good money. Which I can then put towards upgrades that I desperately need. Alright. I wish that there was a way that you could put a lock on one of them. Can you? You can compare them. Oh, that's fun. This one. I don't know what that filter meant, but you know what? We shall continue on. I'd love to get one of these Andromeda Gillicks. You're coming with me, buddy. Alright. But the Andromeda Gillicks are really, really helpful. Well, we also also have a bunch of research points that I'm actually going to put into the Henry stuff over here. What you got, buddy? Never mind. I don't have nearly enough to do anything. Huh. Good to know. Good to know. We also are still missing 2 whole species of voidlings. And what you got? Oh, that's right. I left these guys in here. I need to find a way to mark down my favorite ones, because I want to make sure that the first ones of each of the mutated species, I make sure. Alright. What you got, buddy? Nothing? Okay. Ah, okay. Now train voidlings up to level 10. I'll gladly try that, actually. Alright, where's that? Over here. Alright. So we'll set... What do we want to set in there? I could put our new Quebec 2 in there. 600. Okay, let's get rid of some of the basic guys here. This random Helipec, this random Nimboid, Terrapin. That should be enough. There we go. I hit the jackpot. Alright, Quebec 2. Stay safe in there. Oh, it's jump rope? I feel like that would really hurt getting hit by, considering that's metal and it is swinging really fast. I can just imagine I walk into it and it's just boom. But I feel like we should continue on with the story now. Alright, Rachel, what do we got? Alright. I'm surprised the Genbot stayed functional this long in the blistering cold, though I can't say the same after your visit. We've explored the facility, pulled every fragment of data, and here's what we've confirmed. The volcanic crater Eldol was once a hive of voidlings. Caves, tunnels, and old chimneys, deep mazes filled with life. However, according to the new reports we found, Gen Life was actually looking for something else buried in those labyrinths, called the Menhir. It doesn't seem to be voidling related, but something Gen Life had been chasing, and they thought it best to keep it secret. The mission is clear. Enter the cave complex, eradicate any foes that crawl in there, and find this Menhir. Okay? Time to go Menhir hunting, I guess. Don't know what exactly a Menhir is, but... Alright. Thieving initiation. We've got Anami's and killing in here. And a golden egg. Another goldie. Alright. 4 mutagens. Alright, buddy. I'll sneak up with a name for you. Frenzy. Grown so much since we last fought with them. So. You're already all statted up. Let's do this thing. No clue what we're gonna find out here. A lot of lag in there. Alright. Computer is still functioning. Alright, let's get out there. Kind of crazy. Whoa, I have so many little guys. What? Onward, my army. To victory. Oh, they're all trying to leap at the goop. Come on, little guys. Oh, okay. Now I need assault mauler. Oh, wow, that is efficient. Okay. I love that. Should still have only combination here. Wow, these guys bombardiers over here. Teleport with me too. That's pretty fun. also need to be on the lookout for any golden eggs. There was one in here. For a split second I thought there was two, but no, that's been the other levels. Summon our friendos here to take care of that. Alright. That guy. The bomber guy there. Nope. You gotta love the teleporting ability of this thing. Summon minions to go ham. Collecting all these. Apparently they cleaned up a lot while I was over there. They're still going after that guy. Alright. Let us get these. Alright. That seems like a pretty big AoE. You're new. And also very dead. Alright. You know, sometimes you just gotta love the absolute brute force of Mutant. Alright. So, let's head in here. Anything of note? That is a llama down there. And an evil creature. Oh, my minions are sacrificing themselves. No. I don't know if they heal from being caught in the void. Can they attack the healing flower? That's nice. Alright. Pop this guy. Blazing runner. Yeah, those guys just got a lot of stuff. Okay. No. Very specific stuff. It's just getting slaughtered by my little minions. Just walk around the sides here. Alright. Oh. That was very easy. Need to clean off some stuff over here to open this, I think. Let's summon up some friends. Cleaning. Alright. And that didn't do a thing. Alright. I think we need to go instead. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna head in there in 1 second. I'm just gonna come over here and clean up. Tell these guys to clean up a little bit. Really some of those speedrun levels that I need to get done still. Oh wow, they even attacked that? I didn't even know that was there. Okay. Let's head in. See what they got in here. There's one of the mutagen stuff. Plasma. Ooh. Egg. Normal egg. Not seeing anything else in here other than plants up here. Alright. Looks like we're good. So, we need to head this way. We need to follow the open ice trail. Also, we're still looking out for eggs. There's a silver one, I think? Or... Alright, I'll gladly take that. Oh, because there was another portion over here to melt. And club. Here. There's the golden egg. Oh, minion guys are doing something great. I had no idea that was there. Okay. I would have never attacked that. Alright. I'm down here, cleanse this one. Got a bunch of enemies here. Easy enough. Just shred through. I really want some more plasma engines, just so I can max this guy out. Alright. All that. I think that's another one of the melting cubes, so we need to find another spot to use that. Is there nothing here? There's not. There's a sick view though. Me and my cursed Furbies over here. Alright. So, we've already cleaned that way up. Whoa, that's probably the boss fight, actually. Honestly, I think we can get this done in time for the speedrun challenge if I come back again. So we've only found one of the mutagen rift things. Did I get down this way? I feel like I have. I didn't collect any of this for some reason. Oh yeah, because I keep feet over here. Not see any more rifts? Honestly, there might just be somewhere inside the actual boss fight area, so let's just head in there and see what we got. If push comes to shove, I can always come back to the level again. I think I see a rift up there, actually. Yes, I do. Alright. That's 2 rifts out of the 4, I think it was, yes? Alright. Let's summon some goons, and let's go on ahead and get to cleaning. Ooh. Like some ancient civilizations down here. Let these guys go around and clean. Pop that. Alright. Got a bunch of healing stuff going, that's good. Yep, now we're in the real thick of it here. All these guys up here and get to work. They are absolutely efficient at this. Sentinel. Hello. You're new. Organ. What the hell are you guys? Huh? What is this faction? I don't know, but I should be super effective against it because I'm plasma. Monolith. Okay. I don't know what's going on. My little clawing guys are still getting to work though. Alright. Yep, here we go. Fight Ancient Warden. My mini goons are going to town. Alright. Over there. There's a lot of projectiles around. I think a lot of my guys just died. So, go to town, everybody. Brittle brick. There's a lot of things coming out of this guy. Going back underground. There. Alright. Oh my... What the... I'm sorry, what? What the hell just happened? What in the fresh hell just happened? My HP went from full to nothing. How was I supposed to do anything about that? Okay. At least we got to keep the golden egg. Let's see what we got with that. Transcendent Anomaly. Agile. Okay. How about our new Steely pets over here? How they doing? Did they think the egg yet? No, because we need to complete them in. I'm going to look back at the footage on that one, but what the hell killed they? Maybe I need to put some more points into one of my other species. Transcendent Anami. Psionic dissipation. There we go. Periodically apply disintegration to enemies affected by float. You affect the float? I don't know what you do. Look really spiky. I'm gonna give you a little bit more essence. And I'm gonna go and put you on the training chamber. What the hell are the wardens? I'm assuming that's what that faction's called? Are they super affected by something? I'm assuming they're super affected by something. Put you on there for now. But what is super effective against them? Oh wait, man. It's not gonna show me. Let's see, what? Super effective. Because it says Gen bots. Can I check the element evolutions from here? If I was to check this, and I can't check from here. I feel like tech would be super effective, wouldn't it? Let's see. Let's see, Obsidian Kiwi Peck. Down here. Lesion spawns an unknown. Organic and lesion spawns. So I mean, I'm assuming... This is a tricky one. What are the other elements we have access to? We have Spark here. Let's see. Cyber and Unknown Faction. This is kind of concerning, actually. I don't know what's going to be super effective against whatever the hell that thing was. I could try to brute force it again, but maybe bring in something else with a little bit more range. I mean, we do have my Monsoon Caravan. I don't know. We've got a bunch of ice stuff. We do have a maxed out ice Helix. Wrong button. We haven't even like an upgrade with the points that I can upgrade it with. Give me anything for this? I mean, I could put up damage. Aerial pull. You know what, I'll take the faster recharge stuff for this. Apply elemental effects. Because I do want to try that again. I think I just got a little too carried away and got hit by something. I'm still not quite sure what. We'll give this one last shot real quick. This time speedrun mode. Because we already found the golden egg. Alright, so I'm thinking we could probably, I mean, I'm assuming we're super effective against them. That's kind of the whole thing with plasma. Maybe I needed to be a higher evolution still? Oh wait, this is where we landed. Okay. That explains that. So then the boss is right over there, that's right. Get our guys summoned in. Start going to town. Now my aerial pull is a lot better. Alright. So, think about what our new faction guy actually. They look like kind of ancient robots. So, cyber would be super effective. I don't know, I feel like I have a lot of preparing I need to do. But, clean that up. Please do heal me. Okay. Button. Alright. Get me this time, buddy. Alright. What do these guys take out? Also, did I put on it? I feel like I did. Actually, I think I did, and then it went underground. So my little explodey boys did nothing. Alright. I feel like I've just about got Kiwi Goose maxed out, actually. Makes sense. This one's very fun to play. Alright. Bomber out of here. Through the gate. And around. They weren't really able to deal with it yet. I'll deal with it. Alright. Enough all over here. And we had this little battle zone. Not that again. Allies on that one. Bomber drone. Out of the way of that. Always. Alright. Out. Charge drone around it. Oh. Oh, I'm not affecting anyone now. Alright. Last guy. Alright, and I'm going ahead and actually hit this one this time. And that should pop that. And I'll go ahead and clean up that for me, and hit that one. Hold that, and down we go. So I do believe there was the final boss zone. Oh, no. Alright. Alright. Now we got a bunch of enemies. That was all one person. That guy down. I think we just proceed. A lot of cleaning to do. Once again. Alright. Squad assemble. I'm still not quite sure what this faction is called. But let's go ahead and take them down. Alright. Go ahead, take this down. And I think it's time we rumble? Nope, still a little bit left. I'm still wondering what exactly that was it manure was? But time we rock this thing. Ancient wood. they're dealing damage to it. Let's get them damage leveling. And then squad roll out. Alright. Doing that. Moving there. I think that's what killed me. That crap load of explosions there right in front of them. There was no way I was living that. Out of there. Alright. Back again. Where is it? There. Yeah, that would kill me. For sure. Alright. Summon up my minions. Oh my god! Okay. That was something. So don't get directly hit by those. Those hurt a lot. You're over there again. Oh. Oh, damn, really? Nope, stop it. Beat the boss immediately. Come on. Dash. Alright. Oh my god. That guy was crazy. I am way under-leveled for this, even though I'm not really under the recommended level. I don't know. That was... Ooh, I'm gonna need some levels pretty soon, aren't I? 5 plasma? Okay. I might come back here a little later. That is worth it. 5 plasma. Okay. Golems. Okay. So I'm gonna go see Leon, but first, I'm gonna go and check on the eggs. Because our new Quebec should be doing pretty good. There we go. Alright. I'm also gonna go check on our new little friendo. Make sure that they're doing well. Actually, that's right, we already picked up our new Quebec. There you are, Quebec 2. Level 10. So if I get the other good pack up to level... could bring this one up too. I mean, Quebec 2 has some pretty decent skills. It's got 9 stat points to put in. Let's put some points over to there. Alright. That looks really good, actually. That reminds me. Yeah, my vitality is my second lowest stat, so I'm gonna put some of that into there immediately. Okay. That was scary, though. That was really scary. Let's go ahead and check on our latest trainee over here. There you are. Come on back. Alright, so what else do we want to put in? Could go for our obsidian guy. You know, I'm gonna put in the lab rat Nagami, so I can get some levels for that later. Alright. So we got 41 ice element upgrades. So maybe we should make those count. Get a few upgrades while we're here. Let's see what this hatchery's got in store. Looks like we've got 2 Kiwi pecks and a couple of the other ones. I think one's a Quebec. Yep. A Quebec Kiwi peck is healthy. Got a pretty nice stat distribution, but I think I'm good with the one that I have. So let's release all the extras. Not Quebec. There we are. You're healthy. Oh, and you get ice mutagen parts for that. Okay, that explains why I have so many. I wonder what happens if I release all those Andromeda Gillics. I get enough plasma to put the final upgrade. I think maybe that would be a good idea. That's enough to max out our little Giwagoon buddy here. Okay. Cannibalism. Upgrade. Oh, you look aggro. My goodness, you look violent. Okay. Okay. So, looking at the rest of everything, I would like one of the Andromeda Gillics to be as part of my main party. This one's agile, this one's healthy. I'll take this one, and this one can go back into storage. Transcendent Nami. I'm gonna need to allocate your stat points later. Okay, I'll do that later. But where was that really good Kiwi Tech that I had? Actually, no, it was the Lab Rat Nami that had the really good I know I didn't release them. Transcendent. Well, I'll need to find them. I know they're around here somewhere. I would not let a specimen like that escape. But for now, the Telluric Gillic. Actually, no, that's right. I put them into training. I'm an idiot. I forgot that I put them over there for training. But I do want to get the rest of the ice upgrades for... What else can we do ice? We haven't really done too many of the ice upgrades. Kiwi Pack doesn't have an ice evolution. Other than that. Gillic, we did Iceland, Blizzard, went straight for Whiteout. Don't have a good portion of the Gillic ice lineup. So let's take this healthy Gillic. Roll the Cryo. Ancients. Okay, so ice is good against Ancients. We'll go for Fog Shot to unlock this lineup. What do you got from here, buddy? You can become Cannonball. Riverback. Oh, that's fun. I'll take that one. Gives them a little bit more range. Alright. From here, we have the Soaked. It's the Sweating perk. Quickly regenerates health and stamina based on the amount of health lost. Huh. Okay. And the Clammy Paws. Spawn a wave of damage-dealing projectiles when using your Tritiary ability. That's fun. I'll take that one. Alright, you look like a pufferfish. Alright, since we still have so many ice evolution bits, what else can do ice though? I know Terrapin can. Or I can do another Gillic just to see what the result is. Because, I mean, there's still quite a bit we didn't see. Going down the Iceland side again. We didn't go for the Glacier Strike one. Which should now lead us to the evolutions with the Frozen Solid. Become invulnerable. Yeah, become an invulnerable ice block for 3 seconds. Once health falls below 30%. Once the effect ends, unleash a devastating frostbite explosion. Okay. And this one, Frost Halo. Passively spawns 5 spinning projectiles that deal damage. I'll take that one. That one feels more usable. This thing looks like a warrior. Alrighty. What other ones do we have a lot of? We've got a lot of cyber. I could see what the other Anami evolution is. Just because we've got so much cyber. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. So there's cyber element for you. There's still an unknown faction somewhere. So Bouncing Shock. Alright. Level 24 now. And then we've got Striking Gem. That's pretty cool. Or Clouded with Chainstorm. Well, they Chainstorm now. Ooh, you look cool. I like that pattern. And what do you evolve into? Flash Anomaly. Apply stun to nearby enemies on static discharge. Or Supercell. Ultimate ability spawns a damage-dealing Supercell that periodically unleashes Thunder Strikes. Yes, please. Oh, you look really cool. Alright. Glad we're finding all these new evolutions. But for now, that's going to be a good place to end off this episode. So, hope you all have enjoyed. See you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.